In the previous classes, we have seen how we needed to convert the whole circle bearing to quadrantal bearing system and quadrantal bearing system to the whole circle bearing system, that we have seen in the previous classes. And also we have solved some problems on these regarding the conversion of the different bearing system. And also we have discussed regarding the included angle, how the included, what is included angle and how the included angle can be calculated. We have discussed regarding this in the previous classes. Now we are going to discuss regarding how to calculate the bearings from the included angle. Okay, now this is nothing but your anti-clockwise traverse, right? This is your anti-clockwise closed traverse. Here these, the angle here, I1, I2, I3, I4, I5, these are nothing but your included angles. The interior angles, whatever it is having, we call it as the included angles. Now sometimes they are going to give you the four bearing, right? Suppose from A to B, if you are going to move, that is nothing but your four bearing. The A to B reading they will be giving to you, and B to C, and C to D or CD, four bearing will be given, or DE four bearing will be given. In such cases, they may ask you to calculate the included angle, or they may give you the included angle, or they will tell you to calculate the different four bearing readings. In that case, how to calculate these readings, or how to calculate either included angle or how to calculate the different the four bearing, that we are going to discuss in today's class. And then we will be solving some of the problems on this included angle and the four bearing or back bearing problems. We are going to solve it by given included angle. Now here, this is nothing but your closed traverse, right? A, B, C, D, it is your pentagon, it is a closed traverse. But this is an anti-clockwise closed traverse. Why? A, B, C, D, E, they are moving in the anti-clockwise direction. Now in the problem, right, the four bearing AB will be given to you. Then if you find out the four bearing BC, right, if from AB, that is four bearing will be given to you, and you need to find out the four bearing of BC if the included angle given to you. Now the four bearing BC can be calculated by back bearing of BA. I have told how to calculate the back bearing, right? If the angle is less than 180 degrees, if the four bearing is given to you, and if the angle is less than 180, in order to find out the back bearing, right, what you are going to do, since suppose if the angle, will take an example, AB 4 bearing, they have given it as a 60. Now if you want to determine the AB back bearing, right, if you want to determine it, the AB back bearing, what you will do, you are going to, since the AB back bearing, suppose back bearing, since it is less than 180 degrees, what you are going to add, if you find out the back bearing of this line, 60 plus 180 you are going to add. Since the AB 4 bearing is less than 180 degree, you have added it. Suppose we will take the line BC, it is say 220, right? Now how you are going to find out the BC back bearing? Since it is more than 180, what you are going to do, 220 minus 180 you will do. So if the angle is more than 60 for bearing, then in order to find out the back bearing, you are going to do, if it is less than 180, you are going to add it. If it is more than 180, you are going to divide it by 180. So this is how you are going to calculate the back bearing if the four bearing is given to you. So now let us come again to this four bearing of the line BC. You are going to find it by adding the back bearing of the line BA plus included angle. Now if you want to find out the angle, this angle, right, what you are going to do, you are going to find out the back bearing of the BA, and you are going to find out, add the included angle, and then you are going to get this. Similarly, the four bearing of the line CD, if you want to find out the four bearing of the line CD, what you are going to do, you are going to add the back bearing of the line CB plus the included angle. Similarly, the line DE, okay, so forebearing of the back bearing of the line DC plus included angle. So this formula you are going to have it. Suppose sometimes they may give you the forebearing, and they will be telling you to calculate the included angle, right? Suppose sometimes they may give the forebearing and they may tell you to calculate the included angle. In that case, you need to utilize this formula in order forebearing of the line of the next line minus the back bearing of the previous line. So this formula you need to utilize when the included angle is going to be asked to you. It is nothing but you are going to get it from this formula only. So in order to determine the bearing from the included angle, you need to remember this particular formula, that is the forebearing is equal to back bearing plus included angle. So you need to determine, you need to remember this formula if the traverse is in the anti-clockwise direction they have given. Okay, so anti-clockwise direction A, B, C, D. It is from A to B, it is going to move in an anti-clockwise direction. So we call it as a traverse in an anti-clockwise direction. Similarly, suppose if the traverse they are going to give you in an clockwise direction, sometimes the problem they are going to give you in the clockwise direction. In that case, now the traverse is moving in the clockwise direction. So sometimes they will be asked you to determine the forebearing or the included angle. The forebearing of the line AB will be given to you, and if you want to calculate the forebearing of the line BC, okay, this is nothing but the forebearing of the line BC. If you want to calculate it, what you are going to do? You are going to calculate the back bearing of the line BA, right, minus the included angle you are going to do. Then again, forebearing of the line CD. Okay, so again what you will do? Back bearing of the line CB minus included angle will give you the forebearing of the line CD. Similarly, forebearing of the line DE, right? So what you are going to do? The back bearing of the line DC minus the included angle. So if you want to calculate the forebearing, back bearing minus included angle, and if you want to calculate the included angle, back bearing minus forebearing. In case this is in case of the if the traverse is in clockwise direction, and if you want to calculate the included angle in case of your traverse is in anti-clockwise direction, then the included angle is forebearing minus back bearing if it is in anti-clockwise direction. If it is in a clockwise direction, included angle will be back bearing minus forebearing. So this you needed to remember in order to solve the problem. So this is how you will be this particular basic concept that you are going to utilize in order to solve the problems in the next session. Now let us solve the problem on the included angle. Now in this particular problem, what they have given you is following are the observed or the bearings which are observed from a compass. Calculate the interior angle. Now the line AB, it is going to have forebearing 60 degree 30 minutes. BC is going to have 122 degree. CD will be having the forebearing 46 degree. DE will be having 205 degree 30 minutes, and EA will be having 300 degrees. Now only this thing will be given to you in the problem. In this problem, what they have given you is they have given the bearings, the forebearing is given to you, and they have told you to determine the back bearing. The first thing what you are going to do after getting this is you will find out first the back bearing, and I have told you how to calculate the back bearing, and also we have solved the problems in the last classes how to calculate the back bearing if the forebearing is given. One theory that we are going to utilize in order to calculate the back bearing, if the forebearing is less than 180 degree, then we are going to add 180 degree to it, so you are going to get it as 240 degree 30 minutes. See, 60 degree, I will show you 60 degree 30 minutes. Since it is less than 180 degree, we need to add it in order to calculate the back bearing. So back bearing will be 240 degree 30 minutes. So I have written 240 degree 30 minutes. So again 122 degrees. 122, since it is less than 180, we need to add it. So you are going to get the back bearing as 302. Then again 46 degrees plus, since again it is less than 180, you need to add it. So again 226. So next is 205 degree 30 minutes. Since it is more than 180, you need to deduct it. So you are going to get it as 25 degree 30 minutes. And then again the EA line 300, since it is again more than 180, so you need to deduct it. So you are going to get it as 120. So this is how you have calculated the back bearing of these particular line. Now after knowing these particular readings, now what you are needed to do is you need to draw the traverse. Okay, you need to draw the traverse. Now how you have drawn these traverse, right? I'll show you how you need to draw it. Okay, AB is 60 degree 30 minutes. You need to draw it 4 bearing. Okay, then BC, it is 4 bearing they have given to you. 122 will come in the second quadrant, so again it will come like this. Then CD, again it is in the first quadrant, it is 46 degrees, so it will be like this. Then DE, okay, it is 205, so it will come in the third quadrant, so 205 is written over here. Then again EA, okay, EA again it is in between 270 to 360, so it will like this. So you need to have the closed traverse like this. Then what you need to find out, you need to find out the included angle. Now what I have told you in the formula previously, if you are going to have, since this is a clockwise traverse is there, from the angles you can get it that it is a clockwise traverse. Okay, so you according to these bearings, you need to draw the traverse. Okay, now since the traverse is in clockwise direction, now what you need to do, you need, in order to calculate, since it is in a clockwise direction, in order to calculate the included angle, which formula you will be using? You will be using the formula back bearing minus fore bearing. Included angle is equal to back bearing minus fore bearing. Now the included angle, in first we will calculate the included angle I2. Okay, so in order to calculate the included angle I2, we will go like this: I2, I3, I4, I5, and then again at the end we will calculate the I1. So if you want to calculate I2, what you are going to do, you will be finding the back bearing of the, you will be using the formula back bearing minus fore bearing. So back bearing of the line BA minus fore bearing of the line BC. So back bearing you have already calculated it. Back bearing, how much is the for the line BA? BA, it is the back bearing of the line BA is, it is 240 degree 30 minutes. It is 240 degree 30 minutes. So we will calculate how 240 degree 30 minutes minus back bearing of the line BA, that is 240 degree 30 minutes plus minus, what you are going to do, you are going to calculate the minus fore bearing reading. So minus fore bearing is 122 degrees. So it is 118 degree 30 minutes. So this angle will be 118 degree 30 minutes. It is written over here. Then the next is if the line I3, if we want to determine the line I3, then what we need to do? We need to find out the back bearing of the line CB minus fore bearing of the line CD. So what is the back bearing reading of the line CB? Back bearing of the line CB I have calculated is, back bearing of the line CB is 302 degrees. So 302 degrees. So 302 minus 46. Here 302 minus 46. So 302 degrees minus, it is how much? 46 degrees. So you are going to get as an answer as 256 degrees. That is nothing but your I3. Then next is you are going to get the I4. For I4, where is the I4? I4, again the back bearing of the line CD minus fore bearing of the line DE. The back bearing of the line DC is 46 46 degrees, 20, 46 degrees. So we have added back bearing. So 226 degrees, 226 degrees minus 205 degrees. So we are going to get the included angle as 21 degrees. Okay, sorry, it is 205 and 30 minutes it should be. So here it will be equal to 21 degrees. Okay, then next, again the included angle I5 comes where? Here. Okay, included angle I5 comes here. So again, what we need to find out? The back bearing of the line ED minus fore bearing of the line DE. Back bearing of the line, right, 120 degrees minus, right, 120 degrees minus, we need to do 60 degree 30 minutes. 60 degree, it is back bearing of the line DE, fore bearing of the line DE is, it is 205 degree 30 minutes, and the back bearing is 25 degree 30 minutes. So 25 degree 30 minutes minus how much is the fore bearing of the line ED? It is 300. So we are going to get it as, for this we are going to get it as 25 degree 30 minutes, we have got the answer, minus we need to add 300 degree plus 360 degrees. So we are going to get the angle as 360 plus 300, 660 minus, we need to divide by 25 degree 30 minutes. The next problem, they have asked you, the following are the interior angles were measured with the sextant in a closed traverse. The bearing of the line AB was measured 60 degrees. Okay, now they have asked you to determine the calculate the bearings of all the other. If the angle A is 140 degrees 10 minutes, B is 90 degree 8 minutes, and C is 60 degree 22 minutes, and then they have told you to determine the angle D, right? Calculate the bearing of all other line. This is what they have asked in the problem. Now they have given you the included angle and the fore bearing. One fore bearing reading has been given to you. Now once they have given you the fore bearing, right, once they have given you the fore bearing, you can calculate the back bearing. Now fore bearing is given to you. Since it is less than 180 degrees, in order to get the fore bearing of the line, your back bearing of the line AB, what you are going to do? You are going to add 180 to this. So you are going to get the back bearing. From this back bearing, you can calculate the fore bearing of the line. So the line FB is 180 degrees. 160 degrees they have given. The fore bearing of the line FB is 60 degrees. Now if you want to find out the back bearing of this, of the line AB, what you are going to do? You are going to add 180 to this, so you are going to get it as 240. Now you know the back bearing of the line AB. Okay, you know the back bearing of the line AB, you already know it. Now you can calculate the fore bearing of the line BC. Now in order to calculate the fore bearing of the line BC, I have told you one formula. If it is in the clockwise direction, what you are going to do? You are going to add the back bearing minus included angle. Okay, so the included angle is already given to you. Okay, the included angle for the angle B is, it is 90 degree 8 minutes. So you know what is the back bearing of the line AB? So it is 240. 240 minus 90 degree 8 minutes. So you are going to get it as the fore bearing of the line BC it as 149. So here you can write it as 149 degree 52 minutes. Again, you need to find out the back bearing of this. Again, if this is known, Again you can find out the back bearing of this. Again to this you can add 180 degrees and you are going to get it as 329 degree 52 minutes. Now again the back bearing of the line BC is known. So this particular, if you already know the back bearing of the line BC, what you are going to find out now? The fore bearing of the line CD. How you are going to find it? Fore bearing of the line CD, back bearing of the line CD minus the included angle. Included angle is already given to you. So you can find out the fore bearing of the line CD. So back bearing of the line CD, that is a 329 degree 52 minutes minus the included angle. You are going to get the fore bearing as 269 degree. Again it is 269 degree. The CD is known to you. Now you need to calculate the fore bearing of the line. Okay, so again this is more than 180 degree. So if you reduce minus 180 to this, you are going to get the back bearing. So back bearing you have got it as 89 degree 30 minutes for the line CD. Again the fore bearing of the line DA, if you want to calculate, what you need to find out? The back bearing of the line CD, okay, and minus included angle. Again included angle is given to you. So the back bearing of the line CD is how much? DA is how much? It is 89 degree 30 minutes minus included angle is 69 degree 20 minutes. So you have got the fore bearing of the line DA. So DA is known, AB is known, right, and BC is known, and CD is known. So for this, what you have calculated? You have calculated all the bearing of the fore bearing of the line. Now what was asked in the problem? Following are the interior angles were measured with the sextant in a closed tower. The bearing of the line AB is going to be given and calculate the fore bearing. What you have done is, from fore bearing you have calculated the back bearing of this, and from the included angle you have calculated the fore bearing by using the formula. This is how you have solved the problem, other type of problem in the from the known included angle and from known one bearing you have found out the fore bearing of the traverse. Now we will solve one more problem. Now in this problem, calculate the included angle ABC of a triangle from the following data. Now the line ABC is, the fore bearing is given to you. From this fore bearing you need to draw the diagram of the triangle. The fore bearing of the line AB is 45. Again fore bearing of the line BC is again 130, so it falls under second quadrant. So BC you need to draw, and the CD is again CA is 270, so it falls under the third quadrant. So you need to draw the diagram of this, and then you need to calculate the back bearing. So back bearing, how you need to calculate? Again it is less than AB, it is less than 184 bearing, so you need to add 180 to this. So you are going to get the back bearing 225. For the line BC, again it is less than 180, you need to add 180 to this, you are going to get it as 310. Again 270, since it is more than 180, if you want to calculate the back bearing, you are going to get it as 90 degree. Again, in order to find out the included angle at A, right, the included angle at A, if you want to calculate, what formula you are going to use? You are going to use the formula back bearing of the line CA minus fore bearing of the line AB. Okay, so what is the back bearing of the line CA? It is 90 degree. And what is the fore bearing minus fore bearing of the line AB? It is minus 45. So included angle is 45. Now if you come to the B, now how you are going to calculate it? Back bearing of the line BA, okay, and minus fore bearing of the line BC. So what is the back bearing of the line BA? It is 225. So it is written over here 225 minus fore bearing of the line BC. It is 130 degrees. So it is 95 degrees. Okay. Then the included angle for B is, it is 95 degrees. Next is again IC. Now C. What is the formula? The back bearing of the line CB. Okay. Back bearing of the line CB minus fore bearing of the line BA. So CB back bearing is, it is 310 minus CA. What is the fore bearing of the line CA? It is 270. So 310 minus 270. So it is one of the very simple problem that we have solved in the today's class. So in today's class we have solved the problem of finding out the included angle or finding the 4 bearing from the given set of angle. See, either one 4 bearing will be given to you, or included angle will be given to you, or the 4 bearing will be given to you and one included angle will be given to you. So from this you need to solve the problems related with this. Okay, in the next class we will solve the other type of problem. Thank you.